The inspiration of my work in blockchain and privacy was when I first started looking at Bitcoin in about 2011. I wasn't sure if it would succeed as a payment system, but I realized that if it did, there were going to be a massive set of privacy issues, and that it exposes all of your transactions to everybody. And this is not a way we can do business, right? You can have a debate about whether governments need access to things or not, right? And since governments do these days, maybe it seems like it's not that big a problem. But with blockchains, every transaction is available to everybody. You can't have a world in which everyone can find out about your payments, right? You have your business competitors knowing about it, you have stalkers using it to harass people, like the things that will happen is just awful. So you need privacy tools, they're sort of fundamental. So Zcash is a very important tool for getting privacy for blockchains. We've been working on it for quite a while, sort of building the core tech stack, and now that we have that up and have actually gotten to the point where it's actually performant, a thing called Sapling that is going live hopefully in October, we're now starting to focus on usability and actually growing the consumer user base, getting people onto it so they actually have privacy and aren't exposing all the details to everybody in the world. So anonymity is crucial to crypto for social reasons. Privacy is a public good, it's a human right. It's also necessary for economics, right? Fungibility is an important property of money, that when you give someone else a dollar, that it actually is the same as another dollar. And that doesn't work if currency has history. And it's also important to businesses. One of the more interesting things that's come out of doing Zcash is finding out that there was actually quite a bit of demand from enterprises who want to do blockchains, but again, don't want to expose everything they're doing to their competitors. So it's going to take a fair amount of time for the general public to engage in blockchains. It's not easy to say what the exact time frame is. It's easier to say the things that need to happen. And so we need usable tools that people can get. We need easy onboarding where it's a simple matter of buying crypto without going through a bunch of AML and KYC and giving passports. And we need applications where it's going to work, so to drive adoption. How long that takes depends on the ecosystem. And that I'm not entirely sure on. Probably go in two steps. Step one is there'll be some of the public who know they're using it, and then the real way it's going to strive is exactly when it becomes completely seamless, and you don't realize that that app you just downloaded is actually doing cryptocurrency behind and in the background. Off-chain solutions are a key tool to scaling. They may not be the only one, but at the end of the day, right, you actually want a set of options and sort of allow the market to choose. For certain things like quick payments for tickets or to get on a subway, they probably are going to work. For higher value payments, it's an open question. There are a lot of interesting economic things that I don't think we've gotten to consider. The technical work that's going on, such as here, is important as well, and that seems to be something we have a better grounding on. But the economics are an open question.